That must be the gang. Let's go get them. Oh, talk. Red Spear Ganger. That's far enough, guy. The woman hefts... Oh, shit. Okay, well, the woman hefts her weapon, tossing a nod toward the gangers behind her. This lot's our turf. If you're looking for a fix, you're welcome to trade. If you're not here for business, clear the hell out. You try and wander around on our turf, we're gonna have to air you out. So what do you say? You looking for some little pick-me-up? A little nitro to give you some pep. Maybe you want some chips? Take that edge off. You want it? I got it. Like, hey, I'm gonna try to do an Elvis voice, because he sounds too similar. Or Elvis-like voice, not probably Elvis, but sort of close. Hey, can I look around this garage? Man, are you deaf? What the hell did I just tell you? No, you can't goddamn well wander around our turf. The ganger shakes her head, mumbling something about idiots with no memory. Socialite etiquette comes into play. Do you know who Conley Ching is? I work for her. She could do you some favors in the future. Okay, that's a compelling argument. Well, just drop her name, that's cool. But why the hell do you care about the garage? I'm investigating the murders of the other elders. Gunfight with the HKPF might be related. Well, we're only set up here because the original occupants are too scared of ghosts and demons to come back. There's blood on the floor, so what? The elders told us it was alright if we moved in here. Seemed happy to have us camped out, honestly. We just want to sell chips, that's all. Knock yourselves out. Looks like I can talk to her about something else. Some of those BTLs you're selling look an awful like they came from Tong's shop. Yeah, so what? Why do you care? Must have gotten them recently. How'd you know Tong was dead? It's like this. Broken Thumb Yoon was walking down the street and sees this guy go into Tong's joint right at closing time. Tall guy, hunched over, had this shitty gray poncho draped over him now. Yoon figured that was weird as hell, so he posts up and waits. He figures the guy'll come out soon because Tong's closing up shop. Nothing 15 whole minutes. Guy comes out, hustles down the street with nobody saying boo. I figure he was waiting for Neb in the crowds. He had seen some blood smear on the door, though, so he goes check it out. Inside, total carnage. But you know what? Tong's not going to be using his gear anymore, so to hell with it. Yoon jacks the lot of it. Business is business. You're damn right it is. That's all I know. He had to be the killer. Tall, gray, rain poncho, hunched over. Also smart about how he came and went. So, what happened in the fight here? As far as I know, some police showed up looking for somebody. They got in here, all of them got killed. Whoever they were after was long gone by the time we showed up. Used to be a lot of Whampoans living here. They all cleared out, muttering about ghosts and shit like that. Have you heard anything else about the murderers? Nothing much. Tell you what though, got a guy named Kang. He was down the storm drain system last week. Something was moving down there. Big too. Man-sized. But it wasn't speaking any language Kang understood. Kid beat feet back here as fast as he could. Dumbass dropped his storm drain key on the way out though. You wanna go looking for whatever it was? You have to get a new key from somebody else. Kang stole his from a city worker. Who else might have a key to the storm drains? There's a guy named Porter Lamb who's got keys to pretty much everything. He's somewhere between a cop and a handyman. Yoon also mentioned some elf woman, crazy colored hair, who managed to scam a key. He said she was hunting paracritters down here. Devil rats and shit. Let's see what you got. Yeah, a bunch of crappy good drugs. I don't use drugs. See you later. There's stuff over here. Thing about this game, investigation isn't like normal point and clicks because this is more of an action-based tactical game, although we haven't seen too much yet. See, it shows you where to go. Dried blood and bullet holes pockmark the floor, pillars and walls of the parking garage. Judging by the amount of blood staining the floor, multiple people died here. To call the scene bloody would be to do it a disservice. This was a massacre of tremendous proportions. Hey, look at this, Gremlin. Duncan points to several scratches on the floor and in the pillar. These scratches look like they're from a long-bladed weapon, like a sword or a machete. With a number of bullet holes in the walls and cars around here, they must have been spraying wildly. Our killer must have fought the HKPF in here and cut them apart. Since they never found a body, I gotta assume the killer got away. Duncan checks the chamber on his assault rifle. I'll tell you what, I don't want to have to fight this maniac at close range. Yeah, I hear you, man. Let's see, what's over here? The bloody drain. Dried blood and clots clog the drain. As you look closer, however, something catches your eye. An off-red color that doesn't match the hues of the gore around the drain. Bending closer, it appears to be a small nugget of some kind. A blood nugget! Fish 'em out. Nugget, upon closer inspection, is a chunk of some kind of synthetic ferroplastic. It's got ragged edges, as if it was broken off a larger object. A number of small markings are partially obscured by scratches. Oh, let's take a look. Brushing away some of the dust, you peer at the fragmentary bit of ferroplastic. The scratches and markings of the nugget look like Chinese, but despite how close you look, you can't decipher their meaning. After a moment, you realize the reason. Not only are the markings fragmentary, the language is actually Japanese. The characters are close enough to be familiar, but too different for you to read. Maybe an expert in armor or foreign languages could help. You know, I'm not sure who in Whampoa Gardens speaks Japanese. I bet the steamed bun salesman speaks Japanese. But Wing K Kwok has a shop down in the Whampoa itself. But where we met the elders, if anybody around here would know about armor, it would be her. Awesome. Let's roll. Roll out. Roll in, roll in, roll in. Well, I was thinking I'd get into a fight in there, and I talked my way out of it. Enjoying some sangria. It's cheap stuff. Boone's Farm, if you guys ever had it, it's like $3. They're pretty tasty though, flavorful. About the same about I'll call as a beer though. A little more, maybe a strong beer, or not as strong as some beers I've seen. Anyways, let's speak to Keita. Welcome back to Keita's Wanyan Yatai. What can I do for you? Hey, you can tell me the thing about this piece of armor. Keita shoots you a quizzical look. I got a street food cart. What makes you think I know anything about armor? Is it made of rice flour or something? I was hoping you could translate some of the Japanese... Oh, I was hoping you could translate some of the Japanese on it. Oh, in that case, I actually can help you. Let me see. He turns a chunk of armor over in his hands, peering at it closely. After a moment, he hands it back. It says... Oh, God, I'm gonna butcher this. I'm gonna butcher it. It says... Rinraku Kagaku Kabushiki Gaisha. It's the Japanese name for Rinraku Applied Sciences. The materials... Why didn't you just say, it says Rinraku Applied Sciences? Oh, God damn it. The materials research branch of Rinraku Asia. Where the hell did you get this anyways? I fished it out of the drain in the parking lot. No kidding, that's a hell of a place to find a piece of high-tech armor. It's got a Rinraku mark on it. Why would I have been there? I think the serial killer fought some cops in there. Keita's expression turns dubious. I don't know much about megas, but this seems like some pretty rare armor to find on a serial killer. I don't think off-the-shelf armor has this research mark, and it seems pretty high quality. You have to be well connected to get something like this. Yeah, see you later, Keita. So... let's get that key to the storm drain. Hey there, need something else? Do you have a key to the storm drainage system? Sure, why do you ask? Drop a gun down a grate or something? Following up a lead on the killer. In that case, take the damn key. You'll have to forgive me if I don't want to go down there with you. Border Peel's an antique Yale style key. Just say he gives you a key off a key ring and way too much text. I mean, you could cut down a lot of this stuff if you wanted to. It's not like you're writing a novel. This is a video game, man. I know it's a CRPG, but it's getting a little ridiculous. I mean, it's nice, but it looks like something you'd find in a literary novel. Knock yourself out, man. There's an entrance by the Jade Mountain restaurant. Can't miss it. What can you tell me about Elder Magpie? The Whampoan snorts, shrugging his shoulders. that she was a bitch, that I've never met anyone as deliberately contrary as her. It's not much to say. Nobody wanted to hang out with Magpie, even though she was the newest elder. She acted high and mighty around everyone. She'd block deals and argue against Nakamura and NG. I'm just going to say NG. Is too difficult. I can't pronounce it, so just going with the letters. I tried pronouncing it last couple times, failed terribly, so it's just NG. Because she could. Why was she so contrary? It was just her nature. She loved fights and gossip. Any chance to cut someone else down, she'd take it. I guess I always figured she had some deep-seated insecurities and covered it up by attacking other people. See you later. Let's set the shop in here. Something about armor. We're gonna also get the key to these three fuckers. Okay. Elder NG. Is there anything we can do for you, Gremlin? I'm probably gonna butcher their voices because, frankly, I don't remember what I had before, so it'll not be. What's that term in movies where something doesn't match the previous frame? I'll remember it probably after I finish taping this. So, anyways, why'd you let the HKPF into Whampoa Garden last month? Tang is taken aback by the question. For a long moment, he says nothing. Then his composure does return. He speaks deliberately and with great care. We generally don't let the police into Whampoa Garden. It's true. Whampoa Garden, it's true. But in this case, we made an exception. The police were very polite and offered to look the other way over some of our deals with the Loho Joa pirates. I butchered that. I know I did. They also made clear that if we refused, they might not only take an interest in our deals with the pirates, they would call in the Special Duties Unit and force their way in. We have repelled the Hong Kong police force before, and they've tried to push us around. You could probably drive off the Special Duties Unit as well, but the cost in blood would be too high. NG shrugs non-committally. Since they weren't hurting a Whampoan, we saw no reason to refuse their request. So, what were they doing in Whampoa Garden? They, Elder Ip. They didn't say. We didn't ask. The HKPF isn't exactly forthcoming about the business, and we found that the less we know about their interests, the safer Whampoa Garden is. When you take an interest in the police, they return the favor. As far as I know, they went into the parking garage, there was a gunfight, and the police never came out. More showed up a few hours later looking for their missing officers. We didn't let those in, though. We just delivered what was left of the bodies to them.
Oh, why didn't you let them in?
We were willing to allow the group of four in because they asked politely. When the reinforcements arrived, there were over 30 of them. We couldn't risk the rest of the police setting up camp in our streets. It would have been a circus. Disrupted our lives and businesses.
Why didn't you tell me about Elder Magpie disappearing?
Why would we have? Her departure from the Whampoans isn't related to your investigation. It happened before the killings began. I'm certain she's just off sulking somewhere. NG's tone is profoundly indifferent. No doubt she'll come waltzing back next month, all full of attitude that life dared to go on without asking her permission. If she does, we'll welcome her back despite her problems with her behavior. Her skills make her extremely valuable. I've taken out over-maintenance of her matrix infrastructure in her absence, but I'm nowhere near her level. The best I can do is ensure nothing breaks down until she returns.
I'd like to have a look around her shop. Do you have the key?
Yes, but there's a lot of sensitive equipment in there, including our community servers. We don't let anyone who's not one of the Whampoan elders in there. Why would you need to look around there? Ooh. That's a long, complicated one. I'm gonna go with shorter charisma.
Listen, you want me to find a killer? If I'm gonna do that, I have to explore every possibility.
Oh shit. I clicked the wrong thing. Don't make me go through all that again. What? Did I get the key? Damn it. Fuck. God damn, misclick. Let's see if maybe talking to this chick will let me go back and do it.
Welcome, sir. Welcome to Quack Atelier, home of the finest clothing in Whampoa Garden. I am the owner, Master Tailor King Kai Quack. How may I serve you today? Is that a chick or dude? I can't tell. Anyways, didn't expect Whampoa Garden to have tailors in it.
Many people don't. There's a mistaken impression that we Whampoans are only interested in technology and the Matrix. But even technologists need clothing, don't they? Many of us gravitate toward lines of work where added protection is required. I myself am a material scientist, as well as a keen follower of fashion trends. What kind of material science? Fiber-related, of course, primarily aramid fibers, graphene composites, and dilettantes? Dilettantes? I know it's not dilettante, but it's what it looks like it's trying to pronounce, just spelled weird. It affords me a certain unique perspective when designing clothing that's not only beautiful but defensive as well. I specialize in high-fashion body armor, similar to the kind crafted by SecureTech or Vashon Island, but with much more personal touch.
Do you know what kind of armor this piece is from?
Perhaps. Let me see it, and I'll tell you what I find out.
Wing Kai holds the armor piece up to her eye, taking out a jeweler's loupe to look at it more closely.
Japanese marking? I don't recognize all of them, but this first one is Renraku, fairly recognizable to anyone who's used to seeing the name in Hanzi. The composition appears to be a high-density ferroceramic, probably boron carbide with an interwoven bio-aramid mesh. The staining on the edges suggests it contained pockets of silica suspended in polyethylene glycol, similar to the commercially sold gel pack technology. This armor could have withstood a significant amount of impact force. Even standard 7.62mm rounds wouldn't have had much of a chance of penetrating it.
But what could penetrate it?
High-velocity rounds with a tungsten carbide penetrator would be the most common. This is the kind of thing armor-piercing discarding sabo rounds were designed to defeat. A decoated melee weapon would do it as well, but there wouldn't be that kind of splintering at the edge. Same case with EX explosive rounds. We'd see spalling on the backside.
Wing K hands the armor piece back to you.
Whoever shot this off the owner came loaded with the right kind of weaponry to get the job done. That's for certain. And you don't carry that kind of ordnance around unless you're sure what you're facing. It's just too expensive for common carry.
Well, let's see what you got anyways. Ooh, a suit. Now these are giving me other bonuses. I'm gonna buy me a suit. I got plenty of money. Yeah. Got me a suit. Boop. Oh, these are all locks. I can't give it to them. I guess they upgrade as they go. Like in the previous one. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Let me talk to you again, fucker. You change your tune. Oh, damn it. Didn't get the key. Hope I didn't fuck that up. Who's Rainbow? This woman sports brilliantly hued hair that shifts colors, scintillating with every passing moment. She is powerfully built, a natural athlete, or someone who works out a great deal. Notably, a large shotgun rests on a arcade cabinet next to her. She affords you a short glance. As you approach, when she speaks, you note a peculiarly lyrical accent in her voice. Well, I can't fucking do lyrical accents. I can barely do an accent. Something I can help you with there, friend? You're throwing off from the game, and I'm trying to beat my best score. That's some interesting hair you have. Tank War Europa? I haven't seen one of these cabinets in years. Woman's mouth twists up in a wry grin. Aye, me neither. Managed to find this one nearby accident. But I heard the music and thought, hold on there, Rainbow. You know that tune. After a few moments, Rainbow game is suddenly over, her tank obliterated by a barrage of air-to-ground missiles. She hisses her breath in through clenched teeth. Piss on your ma! Right robbery, that was. I cannot do... obviously, Irish or Gaelic-type accent, but I cannot fucking do that. Right then. Rainbow shakes her head again and turns to face you fully. You don't seem like them Whampoans. They're all a mite touched, maybe, yeah. Maybe you're too, but you don't advertise it like they do. What's your story? I'm actually making her sound more southern than anything else. I'm looking into the murders that have been happening. Ah, that's some nasty work. Bodies hacked up, chunks bitten out of them. Make sure you're loaded for something big and ugly, that's for certain.
Where are you? What are you doing in Whampoa Gardens?
Me, I'm a bit of a big game hunter these days. I get in strange places, look for some kind of paracritter I've not seen before, and I put a bullet in it. Only the nasty ones, though. No point in hunting a talus cat or such. It's only things like gargoyles, barghasts, and whatnot. All the work I did with them in my youth does a good job of keeping me alive.
More sangria, please.
Pretty tasty. I was in Jakarta last year hunting one of them Indonesian vampires. You ever heard of them? Call them Penanggalans. Their heads and guts come out of the body cavity. They fly around like a giant messy pile of pasta. Rainbow bears their teeth and pantomimes floating around. Took me solid 2 months to track her down, but I did. Once the job was done, I asked myself, okay, Rainbow, where's the best place in East Asia to find some action? So, Hong Kong it was. All the key whatsits here mean a bigger concentration of odd critters than you usually find in a city. Been spending a lot of time down the storm drains these days. I heard rumors of a rat king down there, where a mess of devil rats get all tied together into some kind of big, awful rat beast. Haven't tracked it down yet, but I figure it's only a matter of time, yeah? She pats the barrel of her shotgun affectionately. Where are you from? I can't place the accent. Born and raised in Dublin, which is why I'm giving her an accent from somebody from the American South. South United States. Down in the banks of the Liffey. Spent most of me early life there working security on sacred spaces, you know, historical sites, undeveloped land. The green movement was big in those days. It was a bit like being a park ranger, but sure didn't it beat some dead-end desk job. Spent a lot of time around County Dublin and Wicklow. I always loved animals. I found out being a ranger put me in close with them. It was a good time, yeah. I'm just not lyrical enough to do Irish good. Any kind of Gaelic accent, no way. No fucking way. I'm not musical enough for that. Actually, I have a terrible singing voice, so there you go. Make sure the budding new species like the bogies and the centaurs don't upset the ecology of Wicklow National Park much. Also kept the nastier bits like the Ishuzi, I don't know, from running amok across populated areas. What's that, neat whiskey? Eat whiskey. Nah. Eat whiskey. I'm just saying the same thing. Whiskey's just the word for water, which is how whiskey's got its name. It's a cannibal horse. Basically, if you never heard of an eat whiskey, be glad it drags you into bogs to kill you. Sometimes people call them kelpies on account of their water plants they pop out of. Anyway, I was saying, problem was I started to develop this wee knack. Just a small thing. I can keep magic from working when I'm around. Spells don't go, spirits fall apart, paracritters get real feisty, yeah. To make things worse, this was around the time Liam O'Connor threw his coup and formed Tir Nanog. With all his fancy talk about elves and ancient magic, 'twas a bit scandalous to have a woman guarding ancient sites that wasn't just mundane, but also killed magic around here, so I got fired. You're older than Tir Nanog? Bang on, and I don't look a day over 25, do I? Rainbow flexes one arm, grinning widely. I'm Irish. Not one of them noggins. Pack of punters, a lot of them. Oh, you can't do that in a Texas accent very well, so I'm just butchering it. Always going around on about their ancestral batlands and the glory of the past and all that bullshit. Saw them kick dozens of old Irish families off their land just because their ears weren't pointy enough, or they didn't meet some stupid arbitrary criteria of old nobility. It was that kind of thing that brought back the IRA, just like in the bad old days of the Troubles. The Skivers in the new tier didn't pay for the land they took, they just had a pack of bullies with guns. Rainbow scrunches up her face into a disgusted sneer and mock spits to the ground. I've always been sympathetic to the little guy in a fight. They offered to pay for my help, so I said yes, simple as that. So you became a terrorist. Don't be so dramatic. They fixed me up with a cyber stitcher and gave me a lot of the kit I got in me now, in exchange for going overseas to work for them. Smuggling, running guns, making contacts in Europe. Same kind of shite all revolutionary groups do. Seeing as how me own fam got kicked out of their house, I was glad to do it. I still do work for them these days. There's a lot less of it. Lady Day cracked down on dissidents, but good. See you later, Rainbow. I don't know what that has to do with Hong Kong, but we learned a little bit about Ireland and Shadowrun. Min Wang. The owner of this shop barely looks from his PDA while greeting you. His tone is one of immense boredom. Welcome to Min Wang Matrix Materials, aka MVMM. What can I get you? Oh, well, it's just a sale thing, so let's see what he's got. Looks like a drug mule. Interesting. Yeah, just some. I don't have those yet, so just some Matrix stuff. Stupid. It just does nothing. Okay, let me try to go in and out and see if I can get that damn key. Get the key. Because I fucked up and clicked the wrong goddamn button. Yes! Yes! I want that key. God damn it. Oh, there's another way to get it. Well, let's head down to those storm drains and see what we can find. Oh, there it is. Convenience. Storm drain. Here we go.